The wrestling team advanced all 13 guys to Atlantic City next weekend for the state individual championships, while the bowling and fencing teams end their season as the basketball guys prepare for the state playoffs. So let's talk about what happened from Marauders on the latest episode of the State of the Marauders podcast.
Drive, high arcing floater too strong, rebound tapped around, the three to win the game, no good, and Prep survive. The Marauders have won their first sectional championship since 2014.
2-2 is in the air to right field, going back is in front of Lehan, he makes the play, and St. Peter's Prep retains its glory on the diamond. The Marauders are your 2023 Hudson County Tournament champions.
2 seconds left, cleared aside by Kirk, and we have a final. St. Peter's Prep, the kings of Hudson County, for the first time since 2019. Downfield, Sayuo battling Lois. Sayuo onside. Sayuo delivers for St. Peter.
Here's Jude with 9, with 8, with 7. Sargent, score! 8, pass, complete to Reese. That's gonna be the first down. That's gonna do it.
Welcome everyone to episode number 145, sponsored by our Patreon supporters. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can subscribe still to Patreon. We have a lucky 18 members so far, including John Johnson, Ty Fla, and Joe Gillier, who have subscribed to us so far. We will love to have your support of the program by signing up today at patreon.com/State of Marauders. It's only $2 a month. You're going to get a full 7-day free trial once you sign up. You get all the live updates right from your phone on any game or match you're covering. And you get it before anybody else gets it. So you get that and so much more. So make sure you sign up today at patreon.com/State of Marauders. Hello, everyone. I am Renan Rodriguez of the class of 2010. And let's get right into some of our news of the week. And our news of the week segment is sponsored, as always, by our good friends at the State of the Marauders Sports Reporters Club. So, Ben, tell the viewers about the State of the Marauders Sports Reporters Club.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ben Novosioluk, class of 2024, and I'm the president of the State of the Marauders Sports Reporters Club. If you're interested in sports media and prep athletics, this is the perfect club for you. Stay tuned for the morning announcements and activities fair once school begins for news on how to join.
Thank you to Ben for that. And if you have missed it on our social media page, if you're interested as a student, we have the great Justin Pennick of the class of 2016, John Boy Media Zone, talk to the students about his career path, about how he became who he is today. So, again, if you're interested in learning more about sports reporting and getting into that field, make sure you join us every E-Day in the Browning Center. So now let's talk about the news of the week. And on this week's news of the week, we're going to start off with the basketball guys because they're getting ready for some state playoff action. They're 24-2, and we're going to take a look at the bracketology. Of course, we love to look at the brackets. We can't see underneath there. There we go. Boom. We are the number 2 seed in the NJSAA non-public North A basketball tournament. I'm going to take on Dwight Englewood. Monday is the recording, 5 p.m. at the barn in downtown Jersey City against Dwight Englewood. I'll be on the call for that one alongside Ben Osiolak on the Media Pro. You can find the link for that on the app. And again, last time these two teams met, it was an absolute blowout at the barn. So see what happens. Again, it's one game elimination anything can happen in playoffs. So, again, you got to tune in. D1 Media Pro, 5 p.m. at the Barn on Monday. So, what else do we got to talk about? As we wish our basketball brethren good luck. We also got to talk about the Bowlers, the bowling team. Their season ends in the state sectional semifinals. It was a tough go for our Bowlers. And let's talk about their record again. 15-4 as of this recording. That's where they end up at. They beat Irvington in the state sectional quarterfinals 2-0. Andrew Diaz with a 455. Gavin Rutledge with a 421. Luca Barone with a 408 to lead the way in that one. And then in the match against Bayonne again, the Marauders had beaten Bayonne 4 times in head-to-head competition. They lost to them in the Hudson County overall tournament, and they'll lose to them in the state sectional semifinals 2-0. Andrew Diaz bowled a 414, Luca Barone a 388, and Xavier Muniz a 381. And both Andrew and Xavier will compete in the individual state tournament February 29th, all day at their Thumbalero in New Brunswick. So, good luck to those guys. And I know it was a tough way to end the season for bowling guys. It was tough. Tough matchup against Bayonne. Credit to Bayonne. They got to sectional final. They will lose eventually to Seton Hall Prep, who had an amazing year. Seton Hall Prep. They were amazing. They were great. So, again, shout out to our bowlers. 15-4 end the year. Good luck to Andrew and Xavier this week in their individual state tournaments. Okay. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. The hockey guys, their season is officially concluded with a loss to number 1 Don Bosco, 8-0. Dustin Wilkenhauser 7 saves, Robert Mafia 20 saves. Marauders were end 2-15-1. So we want to give a shout out to all the seniors of the team who have made this program for their 4-year contribution to the program. Got Tyler Kahn, Timmy Appalachian, BJ Vinton, Michael Egan, Aiden Forhas, Tommy Appalachian, Andres Hernandez, Joey Petreca, and Henry Walker. Again, thank you to your contributions to the program, and good luck on your future endeavors. Yeah, tough way to end the year. I know. It's about, at least, they got to stay and win. They got to stay and win. I think something to build on for next year, for sure. Got a lot of young talent coming back on this team, so I think the sky's the limit with hockey. I think we're going to come back strong next year. Okay. Moving on. We got our swimmers. The number 9 swim team. They're going to compete in the Meet of Champions this weekend. All right. Again, the end of the season, 8-1. Tough loss to Seton Hall Prep. But they're going to send Frankie Prekop, Thomas Gang, Fabio Yepes, Jonah Briggs, and Isaac Rivers to the NJSA Meet of Champions this weekend. So again, good luck to those individuals, those 5 guys, in which they're all going to be competing all weekend long at GCIT. So again, good luck to our swimmers in the Meet of Champions. Okay. The big notion, right, for our number 3 wrestling team. They took 13 guys to Region 6. And what do they do in Region 6? They bring all 13 guys to Atlantic City. Let's go, wrestlers. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. So let's get through all the results of Region 6. Starting off at 190 pounds in the first round, Dominic Latine would win by pinfall in 33 seconds to go into the next round. In the quarterfinals, at 106 pounds, Johnny Barron would win by major decision 12-2. At 113, Sabor Medi get a pin at 358. At 120, Jake Talarico won by decision 3-2. At 126, Loudon Henry won by technical fall 15-0 at 354. At 132, Gio Sheena My man Gino, he would win by major decision 12-0. At 138, Caden Riccardi would win 17-0. Technical fall at 433. At 144, Josh Paparo would win by decision 7-0. At 150, Jonathan Fuller wins by technical fall 21-4, 307. At 157, Max Nevlin gets a pin at 40 seconds. At 165, Joey Ruiz gets a pin at 146. At 175, Anthony Verdi wins by major decision 11-2. At 190, Dominic Latini gets the upset victory in the quarterfinals. Pinfall at 5-1. At 285, Conor Reynolds will get the pin at 154. So all 13 Marauders got into the semifinals, which is pretty impressive. And then at the semifinals, at 106-pound, Johnny Barron gets a 2-0 sum victory to go to the final. At 113, Sabo Armedi won by pinfall at 222 to get into the final. At 120, Jake Tallarico won by major decision 14-1 to get into the final. At 126, Loudon Henry wins by major decision 11-0 to get into the final. At 132, Gino Shiina will get into the final with a 7-0 decision victory. At 138, Caden Riccardi get a pin at 251. At 144, though, Josh Power will fall by decision 7-2, go into the consolation bracket. At 150, Jonathan Fuller gets a pin at 454. Max Nevlin will win at 157 by decision 5-2. At 165, Joey Ruiz gets a pin at 529. At 175, Anthony Verdi will win by decision 7-5. Dom Latini will fall at 190 by technical fall 16-1 at 2 minutes. And at 285, Conor Reynolds wins by decision 1-0 to go into the final. And in the final, Mars pretty much win 500. John Barron lose by some victory 6-4 at 106. Sabo Armedi lose 2-1 by decision at 113. Jake Tallarico gets pinned in 52 seconds at 120. Loudon Henry will lose by some victory 5-3 at 126. But Gino Shiina gets the first Region 6 championship for the Marauders at 132 by winning by decision 6-2. Caden Riccardi will win by pinfall at 513 to get to the second Region 6 champion. Jonathan Fuller will fall 5-3 to get second place there. Max Nevlin wins at some victory 3-1 to get the third Region 6 championship. At 165, Ruiz forfeits, so gets second place there. At 175, Anthony Verdi won by 7 victory 6-4, and then at 285, Conor Reynolds wins by injury to fall at 4 minutes. So 5 overall Region 6 champions. Josh Paparo will win by decision 4-2 in the Razorback semis, and so were Dom Latini with a 3-1 decision on 190. So at 144, Josh Power forfeit, so he would get 4th place overall. And at 190, Dom Latini will win by pinfall 144 to get 3rd place. So with all that being said, 13 representatives of your St. Peter's Prep Wrestling Marauders will be down in Atlantic City next weekend. Let's go. Congratulations to our 5 champions: Gino Shiina, Caden Riccardi, Max Nevlin, Anthony Verdi, Conor Reynolds. Our runner-ups: Johnny Barron, Sabo Armedi, Jake Tallarico, Loudon Henry, Jonathan Fuller, Joey Ruiz. 3rd place, Dom Latini. And in 4th place, Josh Paparo. So congratulations to our wrestlers. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The end of the Wrestling Championship will be this weekend. I'll be covering days 2 and 3. That's going to be Friday and Saturday live from Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. So stay tuned for that. We'll be providing updates sporadically day 1. That'll be during the school day. So we'll try to get you as much updates as we can from Atlantic City. But it's very, very great accomplishment. Again, 13 is the most the Marauders have ever sent. Last year it was 12. That was the second most. So good job by our wrestlers. And good luck to all of them competing in Atlantic City. All right. We're now going to talk about the one, the only, the track guys, as they get ready for their meter champions coming up next weekend as well. They took on a couple meets, including the Eastern States Championships and the 55-meter hurdles, Corey Greenfield in 12th, Noah Rollingham in 25th, and the 55-meter dash, Andres Perez in 16th, Neko Leslie Liggins, he comes in 29th. Distance medley relay overall comes in 5th, and the 2-mile run, Liam Rocks in 7th, Ivan Rocks in 11th. At the 400-meter dash, Del Lindsay would come in 5th, Nelson Lindsay in 11th, Jason Peterson in 12th, Corey Greenfield in 14th, and the 1-mile run, Tommy O'Brien comes in 6th. So good job by our Mars in the Eastern State Championships. Now we move on to the Ed Graham Ritter Series of Meet, in which Mars did very well in this event. We had Neko Leslie Lincoln to come in first place in the 55-meter dash, 665 overall. Dale Coleman in 3rd, Matt Pecco in 7th. And the 400-meter dash, Dale Coleman in 5th. And the 800-meter run, Luigi Lanzalotti in 11th, Zane Fritz in 13th, Joaquin Pajot in 16th. And the 1600-meter run, Alex Giattino in 8th, Daniel Nemeth in 11th. And the 3200-meter run, Liam Teleska in 3rd, Luke Schreiber in 4th, Luke O'Brien in 9th. In the 55-meter hurdles, Jacob Anderson in 4th, Anson Hart in 6th. And the shot put, Matt Zapata gets the first place finish, 43-11 the score there. Sebastian Gray in 5th, Julian Cruz in 7th, Joseph Bird in 8th. For our freshmen now in the 55-meter dash, Leroy Wilson in 3rd, and the 400-meter dash, Caden Poor in 5th. In the 800-meter dash, we got Brian Nadai in 5th, Ewan Stapley 11th, Quaden Ryoki 13th, Gabriel Howard in 14th. And the 600-meter dash, know a couple of these guys in the freshmen. You got Harry Anderson in 2nd, Nathan Flores in 4th, Charlie Campbell in 5th, John McCabe in 6th. And then for our freshman shot put, first place overall, score 44-80, Oyu Oyububola. Yes, good job there. Good job there from Mark. Yes, good job. And lastly, we had 2 guys compete in the Ocean Breeze Elite Invitational in the 400-meter dash. Emergingly, Jason Peterson ends up in 7th place, and the 400-meter dash elite, Nelson Lindsay in 8th. So, get meter champions March 3rd coming up for our track marauders. And again, time's a ticking, folks. Season's about to end. We're about to go into outdoor season soon. It should be a lot of fun for our track marauders. All right. Last team to talk about is going to be our fencers. And unfortunately, their season ends in the NJSIA quarterfinals, in which they will lose 12-2 to Montclair. 12-2, sorry. 50-12 to Montclair. They end the season 12-2. And I want to shout out Elijah Watson, Brendan Raleigh. They both go 3-0 for our Marauders. Sebastian Monomo, Caleb Greenfield, they get 2 wins each as well. So, tough way to end the season. I know they wanted to get the revenge on Montclair. That could not happen. But again, a lot of great things with our fencers. A lot of great things, including the fact that Caleb Greenfield, Brendan Raleigh, Sebastian Monomo, Kyle Ave, and Elijah Jones, yes, all 5 guys will compete at the individual championships on Sunday. So, good luck to those guys competing. And again, great season for our fencers. You know, I think next year, high expectations for sure for this team. And then 12-2, think they could do better. Let's see. We got a lot of young talent coming in. Wow, young talent. So, we shall see what happens next with our fencers. All right. Again, short episode. We not too much to talk about. We're pretty much in the middle of both seasons right now, right? Because a lot of the seasons have just ended. Meet a Champion still happening. Basketball team is pretty much the only team still left in competition. You got the wrestlers down in Atlantic City individually, but time's dwindling. So let's talk about what's happening in our athletic schedule this week. And you can look at the schedule, and there's not a lot to talk about. You know, Monday, again, the big matchup today, the North Non-Public A quarterfinals. Dwight Englewood, 5 p.m. at the barn. Be there. Yeah, we'll be live streaming if you can't make it. We'll be providing updates on SOTM as well. And then there's nothing going on until Thursday, in which you got the Boeing Individual Championships, Andrew Diaz, Stadium Units, 9 a.m. at Bolero, North Brunswick. Then the wrestlers will go down to Boardwalk Hall, Atlantic City. All 13 guys I just mentioned will be down there. Day 1 at the NJSA Individual Championships. And then basketball would take on the NJSA Non-Public North A semifinals. Could be St. Benedict's or it could be Bergen Catholic, as you see here on the graphic. It could be either St. Benedict's Prep or Bergen Catholic. The winner of that one will most likely come to the barn in downtown Jersey. That should be a site. 6 p.m. start time there. On Friday, the individual championships continue, 9 a.m. start. And again, I'm going to be leaving prep right after the buzzer, going down Atlantic City. Staying the night down there and going right into the individual championships. 9 a.m. session 1. 6 p.m. session 2. It's going to be a long day for yours truly. But we're going to get you all the coverage from Boardwalk Hall. On Saturday, still more coverage from Boardwalk Hall. 9 a.m. for the 35th Southern Place events. 3:30 p.m. for the finals. And then swimming, they get the MEA champions going on the way on Saturday. 10 a.m. start at GCIT for our 5 guys. Fencing, MEA champions, 9:30 a.m. on Sunday. And the track MEA champions, 10 a.m. Ocean Breeze. And then swimming will conclude the MEA champions, 12 p.m. at GCIT. So, that's what's happening for our St. Peter's Prep Marauders this week. And again, as a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, just to make sure we have a good understanding here, the podcast will be postponed at the end of the winter season, okay? So, once the basketball team ends and the wrestlers and everybody else ends, no more podcasts. We'll do a little bit of shorts, 2 minutes each week on the State of the Marauders social media pages. So again, if you're not following at SOTM Marauders or not signing for Patreon as well, make sure you do so because that's where all our coverage is going to be. But again, stick to our YouTube as well. Right? Stick to our YouTube. We'll be providing highlights and we'll post both those shorts on there as well. So should be better, should be good, should be fun. But again, I want to thank you all who have been listening to the State of the Marauders podcast. It's been fun. And I'm looking forward to recapping our Marauders next week. Hopefully, we talk about more championships, more individual championships. We want trophies here at Grant and Warren. So, I'm Rodriguez of the class of 2010. I'm going to be signing off. And as always, let's go. And